Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build Riverwood. So what I've decided to do with the beginning of each of these episodes is actually go through the comments for little bits of changes and things that you guys have kind of said about. So let's kind of have a look. It's kind of an opportunity as well for you guys to get a small shout out and also obviously help me build and how to use Conquest and kind of all different types of stuff. So what do we have? Actually, I kind of prefer the stick, to be honest. And I really need to clear down my inventory. It's just full at the minute. What was said? Let's have a look here. So this is tile set 333 again. So hanging crobs texture might be better than the thick leaf block. So thick leaf block, and I think what he means is for the herbs. I'm guessing that's what you mean, dude. So for these ones, let's have a look. If I could just do, let's have a look. Repel and 3012. So this is what he said. And I need to bloody do the stupid update thing. Oh, there's fish. Currently fish. Which is kind of cool, I guess. I'm not sure though. Not 100% sure. So that's 1312. Might be. Is that the right one you meant? I'm guessing so. But I couldn't find one when I was looking looking before. But I will just for the time being just switch to this one as I kind of prefer it. So that was that one. Oh, okay. Sorry, dude. I know what you mean now. So I've just reread the comment, and it says extreme hills biome, or what does it say? Oh, forest hills. Excellent, cool. That makes sense. That makes sense why I haven't found it before as well. God, I hate this. Goddamn. So I don't want it to destroy the block. I hate world edit for this. Or at least in this. Well, actually, it doesn't even matter. I don't know. I don't know. I've gone nuts. So, forest. I'll update this. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Okie dokie. There we go. That's really cool. I'm actually going to update the other ones as well. So there you go. If you have, so that's 30 and 12. So you can usually replace a stick. And that is awesome. Should I grab that one as well? Just wondering. Will that work better with, I don't know why I just did that, but I hate this stupid update thing. That was definitely not what I went. Now I can't quite remember what this one is, so I'm gonna have to have a look. So Ripple, and I know it's 30 and something. I'll just have a quick look for you guys. So it's 30 and 10. There we go. So if I just place down some sort of block or something, there we go. And does that look better? I don't know. It looks too much like the other one. I think it needs to be something different. So I need to grab that and put it on my other screen. So we'll just go with 30 and 6 for that one. So 30 and what is it? 30 and 6. There we go. So do that. There we go. So that is really cool. I really like that. So that's 30 and 12. So if we just run into the other buildings that we've got this in. Okay, so I've updated all of those. So thanks to Talset333 for that nice little herb thing. I think that looks. I'd like that actually. That's really cool. Another thing he said was that, and he's given me loads of suggestions really, is that for the cauldron, if I do set biome extreme hills, then update this. There we go, it's wooden. So how cool is that? We've got our little barrow there. And I actually need to, if I grab this cauldron, I do a block or something. I don't actually, you can't, why did I put down the block that you can't actually put trapdoors on? I was just thinking for a wheelbarrow, something like this. Click on those, and then what am I going to do? Can I don't know the code for cauldron. Will it work like this? God damn it. Give me a second. Okay, so it is 118 apparently. So I'm just going to try this. There we go. So I think that's... Well, actually I don't know. I think that actually looks worse than it was before. Trying to get some wheels. Don't know if there's any paintings or anything like that that actually have them. Maybe? No, I don't really know. I think there... I've cycled through the paintings before. I don't think there is. Oh, there is like knives and stuff. I might need to go in at some point and actually do that. I'll do that off camera though. But it's a little bit weird. Gotta be honest. Why is some of them like good? I don't understand that. Maybe it's this. Oh, I'll just find the command that I had before. There we go. Much easier. There we go. So maybe it's... Yeah, that has changed. Oh, no, that's fallen off. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, okay. That was it. So it's something to do with... Yeah, you need to change the ones around it as well, so that's fine. I should have just done it as a big thing, but that doesn't matter. And I'll have to update that one as well. Right, there we go. Okay, cool. So if you are using that wooden one, you do need to update the biomes around it as well. So that's something to keep in mind. But that's how you get a little wheelbarrow kind of texture. Cool. So again, thanks to Talset, brief all that. You're kind of like my personal Conquest guru, dude. So keep on bringing in those comments because you've given me some really useful stuff, especially with the biome specific stuff because I haven't messed around with that yet. So thanks. Another one of the questions was that I can get World Edit for 1.7.2. You know, I can either do a server or apparently there's like a plugin or something for it. The reason I'm still on 1.6.2 is because of Camera Studio mod, which I do all my fly-throughs and stuff like that. And for Riverrun? Why do I keep on saying Riverrun? It's goddamn Game of Thrones. For Riverwood, when I've done the finished map, and I'll get onto that bit later, I want to do a nice fly-through of it. And there isn't really a mod out there yet for 1.7 that will do it. Unless you guys know, of course. If you do, then I can actually update every single one of my Minecraft versions to 1.7. Which I've been meaning to do for ages. So it's mainly so that I can get those kind of cool cinematic fly-throughs, and I want to get a nice fly-through going through the city, or not city, but the town, and it all looking awesome. So that's the reason. When am I going to switch it onto a Riverwood map? Obviously this one is temporary. I have mentioned a couple of times, but I'll just clear it on this one as well. When I've got all of the objects, I'm trying to show you guys a different style of thinking about doing a town. Instead of just, you know, finding some nice landscape and just building the houses. I'm building the houses first, and then we're going to find the actual landscape. So I'll basically do a world painter map, which I'll put up free for download for you guys. I won't be giving you guys all these buildings. I'll do them in tutorials, or if you guys have followed this, you can do them yourselves as well. But you'll get the blank map, and I'll go through on world painter of trying to get that little bit of Skyrim, the actual terrain, into Minecraft and scaling and stuff like that we've already got with these. So I kind of want to cover that in a different bit, and then there'll probably also be another episode of me putting all the objects in, which are these little houses and things like that, putting those in, and actually making it look like Riverwood. It'll probably be obviously different. For example, this small house here is actually at a 45-degree angle. We could do it at a 45, but it just won't look anywhere near as good. This whole roof top part will just go. Everything else will look okay, and it will just be okay. Obviously, this front part will be goddamn zigzaggy. So that's why I've kind of done it on that kind of straight. So there will be obviously major changes. Another comment. The walls were saying that they're unfinished. This is just a template. Like I was saying, I'll just copy and paste these into the map, and I'll just be able to use the sections. So I'll look at when I go into it and start building it, I'll look at how big, you know, how long it is. I'll just be able to cut, for example, this middle section here is pretty much just normal. I'll just be able to copy and paste that and just go along as many as I need and add in these little bits. That's what it's for. Basically, building the smallest amount possible, getting the detail in there, and be able to copy and paste it and make it look really good as an end product. I'll show you that kind of part. near the end. What are the shaders? Zeus. I only use Zeus. That's it. So always the latest version. And there's loads of different versions of the actual Zeus one. It's 10.1 for, obviously not this video because I've got my World Edit client, but for the other ones. And lastly, somebody wants me to do Gerda's Mill. I have no idea who Gerda is. If you're gonna request things, especially in Skyrim, people's names and house names isn't gonna help me. Obviously, Alvor's blacksmith. Everybody knows that because he's like a very early game. Everybody that's played it goes in and sees Alvor's blacksmith. It's kind of that type of thing. Riverwood trader. Well, it's in Riverwood, and it's a trader. Kind of obvious. Like even these two houses, I can't remember. This one is one that you come through when you go through the doors. You can go into this one. No idea what it's called. No idea what the person's called. So if you are going to request them, or the different bits for when we finished this series, then please bear in mind that I don't know every house by the person that lives in it. I do like Skyrim and I've played it a lot. I've played like 250 hours, but I don't know that much detail. So anyway, what are we going to be doing today? So I've had kind of mixed requests in a way for what was going to be happening. I've had the inn. Actually, I've had all of them except for the really crappy house at the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the inn, then I'll build the crappy house, then I'll build the sawmill and the little pier part. That's what I've decided to do. I'm going to put the crappy house in the middle because it's not really a finishing thing at all. So let's get started. There's enough babbling for you guys. Tell me what you think about me answering those questions as well, kind of personally, so I can actually not just doing them in the comments, but also talking about them, so you guys can actually, you know, get explanations from me. It's always really difficult to actually comment back and try and get everything in there without making it too long and rambly. So let's get into Skyrim. We'll have a look at the inn and we'll get started. Okay, so we're back here in Skyrim. Gotta love Skyrim. And there's loads of stuff that I'm looking at world painter wise, which is going to be a pain in the ass. But that doesn't really matter. So there we go, we've got Sigrid. So the inn. The good old inn. I can't remember if it's actually got a name. The Sleeping Giant Inn, apparently. This is going to be the most complex of all of the buildings, but I'll try and show you guys what they've actually done to make it look different and make it look bigger. You can see obviously the sections. Again, we've got this like small bit coming out here. And we've got two sections in. Well, actually, it's not even two sections. It's not two sections. It's not that much. But basically, what it looks like that they've done, and it's really hard to actually find a good place. There we go. That's the run button. It looks like a basic house, like any of these ones. Actually, it looks like kind of that one, which has then got these extension parts on it, and you can kind of see that now. It's kind of got extension parts. It's got obviously this part going out the side. And let's go around as well. But look. So then, yeah, this part's normal. This part is kind of normal. That would be going down normally there, but it's got these extension parts. Have a look from up here as well. Can't really see anything from up there. That was going to be useless. But you can definitely see it here. You've got this normal section here, and then you've got this really small one there. It's on those corner pieces. And you've still got those bits sticking out. Kind of every so often there. And that corner one there, it's going to be a nightmare. I wish I could zoom in. I keep on trying to. Obviously, you can do it with the arrow, but I don't want to shoot anyone and annoy them by accident. So if you have a look inside, we can kind of get an idea for what I mean. There we go. You can actually see the pillars here, the normal ones. So that's what we're going to be building first, and we can actually easily count the sections from the inside, which is quite nice. I don't know if it kind of matches up with the outside. Hopefully they haven't messed up on that. It'd be really nice if they have, and we've got to get this fire pit in. Look, that's going to be cool as hell. So I'll have a look at these sections. You got this basic two section. This whole roof is pretty much wasted. You could have done something really cool with this. Yeah, God, Skyrim. And then these sections seem to be just like little small sections. You got these twos here. So we'll put out. We'll kind of make the basic framework. The inside bit basically. This kind of inside section, and then we'll work on putting in these outside bits, which kind of extend it and figure out exactly. I think it's just going to be one block and then have the pole going down there. That's what I've got. That's what the feeling is of it, even though obviously we won't be able to fit an entire table in there, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, let's get back into Minecraft and we'll have a look. And actually, before we go into Minecraft, I've just been having a look to count the sections to make sure that everything would line up correctly, and actually does match with the inside. We have to bear in mind that this is actually raised up a little bit. It's not raised up as much as these with the cobblestone, but it is raised up just a tad, so it looks like it's more than this. So we had this one at 1 block. That one's obviously up like 4 or something like that. So this one we're going to have to raise up by 2 blocks to make sure that it looks like it is raised higher than the blacksmith, if that makes sense. So then using these points of reference of ones you've already done with these ones. So now let's get into Minecraft. Okay, so we're here and we're back in Skyrim again. So I think I'm going to use this big free space here. We should hopefully have enough room for it. So I'm just going to grab the basic materials, which is going to be our kind of jungle wood, oak wood, jungle wood planks, jungle wood stairs. We also need these little bits for the lighting. That'll kind of be useful. So we have, and I've counted out these sections already for you guys. I don't even know if I want to make it here. I don't know if this will be big enough. Kind of need to be back quite a bit. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And actually, no, we need to raise this up. I am actually going to build it somewhere else already. Just makes it a lot more easier. That kind of easier. So I'm going to grab the cobblestone stuff because I've already forgot about that a little bit. And down here possibly. Yeah, we'll build it in this big space. I just want to make sure that I've got enough space to actually build it. So I'm just going to destroy this. And I've just found this random stair over here, so I'm guessing I use the replacer tool and hit that. Why is there wood around? I'm guessing I've used the replacer tool a lot. Just randomly sprayed blocks everywhere. But it's fine, we're just going to be taking these and putting them onto a new map, so... We need to raise this up, so like I said, instead of having it just up by 1, and then before we had like the slabs kind of on this part, if we have a look over here, there we go, that's what I mean. So we had that, so we had 1, 2, 3, or actually if we have a look at one of the main pillars, it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one would have the joining part, so we're going to go up 1 more. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and I'll show you guys, there we go, that's what I mean. So you've still got these sections in here. It's just that it's kind of considerably up higher than the one before, and that means we can put in that cobblestone behind. Now the side part, or the main kind of middle part, is 2 by 6. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, oh, not 4. 1, 2, 3. It's already going wrong, which is never a good sign. So you got 1, 2, 3. And then that'll be our section 2. Then you go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do this. So we've got 2, 1, 2, 3. And you can kind of guess what's going to be happening. So I'm just going to continue this and get the basic square for it. Okay, so we've got the basic structure, as you can see here, just this 2 by 6 section of what we've defined as a section. Again, if you wanted to do it bigger, you can always do it bigger just by increasing these section sizes, and it'll just kind of scale pretty much automatically, which is quite nice, which is what modular is really good for. Gets your scaling correct, or mostly correct at least. So there we go. I've put in those beams there, and then just keep on putting in these. Now with this as well, obviously there's the basement layer, which has got the that bit. Obviously that'll be a spoiler, but I'm sure you guys have already played Skyrim, which is why you're watching this. So I'm going to have to assume that you already have. Quite simply. Now, I'm going to put in these, so I don't know why I even put in those blocks behind it. Oh well. This is just to make it look a little bit more deeper. Seems like it disappears down somewhere. So putting these. But yeah, there is the basement part as well that we'll have to put in when we get around to the interior. I don't know how long this episode will be, or if it'll be a 2-parter, and it might be a 2-parter just for building this structure, because compared to the other ones, it's huge. It's like twice the size. So we've got that. Now the extensions are actually on. For example, if this is where you'd walk in on this side here, and the extensions are kind of crossing this part here, and it's actually on these ones. So firstly, what we're going to do is just come across here, and it's just this back section. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Actually, not that one. It is a section of 2 by 2. 1, 2, 3. There we go. There. 1, 2, 3. And then again on this side. And 1, 2, 3. And build that up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that'll be that section. You can already see how much bigger that is as well. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's quite nuts, actually. It's quite huge. We have to double check to make sure that that's correct. But that'll give us a good amount of space for rooms, actually. So, not complaining at all. That'll give us that shape, which is actually kind of like a cross shape, which is kind of weird. Oh well. Now, on this section here, this is actually where we had the entrance. And this is the same as that one over there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Build up. Like that. I'm also just going to come across with these little bits in here. I should have done this really first, but it's kind of getting the basic shape done first, I think, is more important. So then we can take out these parts. And I'm still going to put in these behind because I can't bother to take out the other ones. And if we get to the interior, I'll try and remember so we can actually take out those. So we've got that. Put in these here. Now I won't do it on this front section because that's going to be that wooden bit. And I think you can see underneath it. I'm pretty sure you can. So we got these in. Same here. And if we fly it over to the other side, go around here, go around here, go around here, go around here. And then over here, over here. Take out this bit here. And then we need to put in our cobblestone. Like this, and then the stairs as well. As it's kind of standard now. Like that. Okay, so that gives us the basic shape. I think these will probably take out, but I'll put them in here just so we know that that thing's there. We'll put up these as well, so we know that's that front section. So I'm not going to see to have a look and see if it's actually a double floor on this. I think this might be I think this bit might be like this. Got a feeling, but I think the middle bit is up one higher, and then we'll have a look at where all these extension parts come out of and where it stops as well. So we'll just jump back into Skyrim. Okay, so we're back into Skyrim. So it looks like those extension parts. Yeah, we're gonna have to push this forwards. Ooh, bummer. Is that section there? That section might be the same as. Oh, this is really hard to tell. No, I think it's smaller. Is it? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I think it, yeah, so we're going to have to change that. We'll just take that off. Actually, that is the same section as the other one. Now, this goes all the way around this side here. Doesn't go on these extension parts. That middle bit is up one. So it's got an extra floor to it, even though it's not used at all. These side bits are down one. What else have we got? Now, it does go around this sides. So it's only... those extensions only stop and don't go around these extra bits. So there's that little bit of detail. We need to remember that. We're also going to have to change all that cobblestone that I put in because I'm an idiot. Yes, indeed. Okay, so the changes we need to make. This whole thing needs to come off. It's kind of off the center line. That's where I was going to get stuck, I think. Also, 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna whiz through this part actually, because it's just building up this center section. Okay, so that's that bit raised up. Now we're gonna have to put up these bits, and my god, this building is actually pretty massive compared to all the other ones. If we're still just on the frame. There we go. Anyway, before I'm going nuts. Okay, so put those up. These bits were here, so we can just do those there. If we go around to the other side, we can also do that there. So build that up, Build that up. Build that up. Like that, okay. Now for those little extension-y parts, we could also obviously go onto the inside and do these beams as well, going up. I think I'll do that off camera, because you've seen it a million times, just going on those sections going across, same with these ones, so that when we go to the interior it's a lot easier to kind of figure out those sections. Now those extension parts, if I go around to, for example, this back part, because it's the smallest, I think it's going to be a 1 like this. That's what I reckon. So if we do these corner parts, then we got this here, and this section was smaller, so that's okay. And then it goes all the way around here, 1, 2, 3. Now I do believe that it's down 1, or it looks like it's down 1 more block. I'll have to have a look to see if it's like something like this or not. And actually that goes into there. We have to jump back in to have a look at that quickly. Okay, so we're here again. So it does look, now it's really hard to tell. Basically that beam that we've got underneath these window light type things, that's what I'm using for reference. So you can just see that, see the beam, and it is down, so it needs to be down by 1. If we go back onto the interior of it as well, we can have a look. So here we go. So if we have a look at the interior, you've got the beams, that does look like it's down. So that's really helped already. We have also got these weird diagonal beams. So yeah, that's going to be fun in Minecraft. That's going to be really fun. So let's jump back in. Okay, so I just made the biggest mistake, as I just recorded without actually pressing the record button. So I was talking to myself for quite a while actually. But basically what I had just done is, on the inside I've taken out these wooden parts here. They've been added on the outside just to connect around. I've also added in the beams as well. So you haven't actually missed that much stuff. What we're going to do now is just do the kind of basic little bits kind of in the back. It's probably going to be a multi-part episode for this one, like a really multi-part, not just doing the interior as a separate section, but doing the actual build itself, the actual building, just because it's so big and complicated. And what the hell happened here? Oh yeah. What did I do with... Oh my god, why am I getting lag? That's very, very odd. I just had some very random lag. That's what I'm going to have to do. Okay, so on those corners I'm going to have to add an extra block. Oh yeah, yeah, you can see it now. Okay, that's fine. Does that not... Should we... No, we shouldn't. It doesn't line up with any of the other supports. Okay, that's fine. If I just run in here, put in these parts, and again I'll just skip through this, it's just me putting down these. I'll put down the stairs as well. Okay, so we've now made it all the way around the basic bottom part. I haven't done this front section because it was kind of wooden. We had the two walkways, which we'll have a look at, I think, before this episode's done. We are, however, going to go on to the inside part now. Yay. So, I'm going to skip through this part as well, as it's kind of the standard stuff. Actually, it's not really the standard stuff. Why? Oh. Oh. God, Skyrim. See, if I had this flat, if I had made that decision all the time ago, actually, it still wouldn't work. Because that would be like this. Yeah, no matter what, it wouldn't work. It's going to get covered up by the hay bales anyway, but I think I'm going to have to put that in there. This makes that look really long. Because we can't see that. There's no way we can see that. Okay, that's fine. That's what I'm going to do for now. It'll probably change. But yes, I will be speeding through this part. Obviously, these sections down here on this other bit, it's going to start to get difficult to go through these. These are going to be smaller, as you can see. So I'm just going to do that and then put in the normal... Okay. Oh god. I'm already going across problem. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll do that part. Also do the upper sections as well. Just fill in, you know, all of these parts. So I'll just actually I'll just get back to you for that, guys. I won't speed up that part of the video. I'll try and keep this one short. Okay, so I've added in the kind of basic wooden part at least. It does look a little bit weird on these bits. Really hoping that when I grab my hay bale, for example, wherever it is, I can't see it at all. What was there? Right in front of me. When I actually do cover up this part, which will be covering up this, it might look alright, because it will hide those bits. So it kind of looks like it's going in, and I might even just do something like that. And I think that's what I'm exactly going to do, because that would work. So it will work out, hopefully. I really do hope so. But yeah, so we're going to end up having one there, and then there. I'm not too keen on that. Is that going to be too high up? But then that will actually maybe look like it. I don't know. We're gonna kind of finish off other little bits in this episode at least. We'll get onto the roof and stuff. I'll just show you what I'll be thinking about, and then I'll speed through those parts and then get the finishing touches done. Actually, I might as well. I'm gonna make it an extended episode. Screw it. I don't care how long it takes. I want to get this kind of done. But we are quickly gonna have a look at this front part in Skyrim and get that done first, and then also have a look at the roof. See if we need to flatten it out. You know, like we did on these parts where it's quite flat here. Whether we need to do that for these parts, because currently it'll be quite, you know, there's lots of those bits, and also how it ties in with these sections as well. So there's a couple of things we need to kind of think about and look at. But so far, I mean, it's pretty big. Obviously, when you actually do put these wooden blocks in here, you then can't walk around those pillars. So I have no idea what I'm going to do there. I think I'm going to have to leave those in, and it's almost just like it's been pushed back. It'll still give us enough room, as you can see, to work with. Quite a lot of room. But yeah, let's jump into Skyrim and have a look at those kind of things. Okay, so we're back into Skyrim. So this is really weird. I'm on the interior. There's lights and those kind of things going all along the interior anyway, but where you've got the beams, there doesn't seem to be an extra floor. Or is it an extra floor? It's kind of like a shortened one. God damn it. I really don't want to have to remove some of those bits, but I'll have a look to see what my one looks like with what I've got. That just sounded like a load of random noise. Yeah, oh, we have got lights on the outside, so we need at least one layer, and those are pretty much, you know, they do look pretty not vertical, but you know, 45. There's a little bit of a flattened bit at the top, but you can't really get that kind of curve, so that's okay. Yeah, it does look weird actually. I'll have a look to see if we need to, you know, lower this top part. It seems to be just underneath the light part, and then you can see the lights. Or if I'm going to have to... See, they won't work because I've got the overhang, so I'll have to ignore those. But this is the main bit that we're going to do before I got kind of sidetracked. So we've got a little bit of an extension here. That'll just keep on normal. That just goes down normally. That just hits into the side. Then it goes onto this section. And that's that section there, the extended, that goes down. And then we got this normal bit. That's fine. I can do that really quickly. So let's go back in. Okay, so we're back in to Minecraft. So we had these parts here. That was just going straight across. Now here, this is where we actually started to slope down. Let's put in these bits. Like that. Not like that. And then this one going up to this section here. And for this I will do a log there, and then it came down on these sides, which kind of works nicely actually. So it's a little bit more extended. I might put that down to there, just so that it keeps it kind of confined. I don't think it really stuck out that much. So that kind of fits in really nicely. I might do this. I'm going to do the same here as well. I'll keep it in a nice kind of slightly smaller section, since it's a big building. I'm going to go here, like that. And drag these across. Get rid of these ones at least. Oh, not that one. Just in case somebody looks in that much detail. I don't know. Why not? Now we need fence. Of course, fence. Put the fence over to that one. This just goes straight into the wall. That gives us that little. That looks cool. That already kind of helped it a little bit. Could also do with. Now was it here? think it was there. Oh, I need to check this. Just fly over here. Just to check this shape that we've got. And also how many of these we've got as well. About 1, 2, 3 slabs. We had that there. So it's down on the bottom part of that block. Okay. That's fine. We fly over and over. There, and then I'll be there. Okay, that's fine. So we need to do this. Put that in there. So that'll give us that shape. Obviously, we need to make these upside down stairs. Now, what else do we need to do? We need to figure out the sizing for it. I did also notice something while I was just messing around as well. The grass block seems to have changed in Conquest. It's quite cool. It's really grassy. That's quite cool. Bit of a change. I quite like the shading on the sides of it, actually. The shading on the side looks really good. There's quite a lot of updates, actually, that's happened. Pretty sure most of them I can't use because I'm 1.6, but oh well. Okay, so we would go from here to here to here. We need to drop that bit down. We definitely do. Okie dokie. Well, how far do I want to drop this down? That's the thing. If we had this going up to this point here, actually that'll create the flattened part. So that's okay there. I'll just try to figure out exactly how many. We do need to drop it down. It would be too high at the minute, which is fair enough. Yeah, it would look too high as well. It's also supposed to be the lights on these bits, but the problem is, you know, because I've got my overhang like this, it just covers it up. So I'm gonna have to, you know, and if I just did that, it looks really odd. So I'm not gonna be doing those bits just because of, you know, practicalities. Now I reckon just one block so we can get this in, because we need this in really. I don't know. I'm gonna have a quick play with World Edit anyway, just knock all of this down. I'll catch you guys after I've done that. Okay, so I've now pushed that down just by one block. I'm not sure still. I kind of wanted to have this part in because it adds a little bit more depth. So very, very difficult to figure out. Otherwise, if I go down to here, you'll miss out these parts in here, these bits in the back, which make it look more rounded. I don't know, also the lights will just be directly on top of the windows parts. Doesn't look like inside. Obviously, this floor would be here. I think that looks alright, actually. I'm okay with that. I'm going to go with that. I think that looks fine. So if I just go around the side, so this is all I've done. I've just gone onto the outside, put up one block. When I get to the corners, it is ridiculously square, I think. Now this will allow us to walk around. Oh, I got this part. Oh well. Make it quite square as well. Put in that, because I know that that's. Yeah, I will keep it that way. It just makes it. It just adds that little bit extra. I think now that looks really square. I could always do something like this and then cut out these and put in. There we go. Done that. So yeah, I just smoothed out those bits, and yeah, you can't even see that hate lock, but it'll bug me if it's there. So I'm going to go around, do the normal roof type thing, show you guys what it looks like. We'll see if there's anything else we can add to it, and if not, we can go on to the interior, I guess. And I've already got a problem here. God damn it! Every time that I tried to, I think we're gonna have to do that. Yeah, that works. That works. That's fine. I'll just have to mix it in. There we go. Yep. So I'll catch you guys after I've done the basic stuff. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like with the roof finish, which I am ridiculously happy about it. I have to be honest, I was a little bit worried when I started doing it, because it was just really complicated, but I basically just followed around the roots. These ones just tucked in here, which actually hid that bit, which I wasn't happy about anyway. These just kind of wrapped around those extra bits. These actually have now got a double use. Because the actual lights were up on this level here, it won't match up with here, but nobody will know. So, I mean, having that extra block, I actually needed it. anyway. If I'd lowered it one more, this whole roof would have just disappeared. So that was really lucky. So I'm just going to put in these on this section. So that's stupidly useful. Obviously, I could then move that down to here. And I think I will actually... Oh, no, because of this weird bit there. I'll leave that there for now. I'll have a play, I think. I'll have a play at some point. But I'm just going to... Without taking out too much. Yeah, I'm really happy with how these little sections have like kind of worked out. It looks really nice, actually. That you've just got the logs in here. Just about like kind of seeing through. So I just keep on taking out these sections and putting in these. Yeah, it's really nice. Really, really cool. So really happy with that. I'm going to go around the entire build putting in these, obviously. I'll do that off camera because it's just on those side sections. I think I probably will. I will knock those down. I'll do that in a second. So yeah, I'm just going to do this quickly. Alright, so I was actually pretty much already done already. So we've got those kind of bits there. Now what we need to do is we do need to move this down. So I've decided, yep, I'm going to do that. Move that down to here. There's not really too much we can do about it. Most of this inside stuff as well, we can cut out all of that wooden part here. So I need to remember to do that. Now, got this here. And I'll take that button down as well, because that kind of is a nice little bit there. Now. Yep, that works. There you go. You can see the pink wall that I used as well, like I have done in my other videos as well. Just do that. So there you go. That's just a bigger version of the other one. It does look a little bit stretched. But I reckon, because this is where the kind of angle you're going to beat. Doesn't really matter at all. You know, you can't see it. It's hidden. It's hidden. Hidden is good. Now I was tempted as well. Oh yeah, that was it. That's because I haven't done those. I was going to say I was going to use the those things. And I do need to still make them stick out of here actually, which I will do in next episode. I think it's starting to get a little bit long. So we go. We got these. There. Take out those. Put in these bits on the sides. There, and then put those on. Try and make it a little bit bigger version of that. And where the hell have my trapdoors gone? Why have I got pink wool? I don't need that. I need the trapdoors more. So there we go. So that's quite cool. And again, you can see that button. It just adds a little bit. That's quite cool. So there we go. That that's looking pretty, you know, close to the actual real Skyrim one. Obviously, we need to also do these fence parts. But tell me what you guys think of what I've got so far. I'll show you guys in shaders quickly. I'm just going to put these fences in, and I'll show you guys in the shaders, just so you can see the kind of full effect. Okay, so this is what it looks like in shaders. Looking pretty cool, I think. I'm really happy with it, at least. I'm getting a bit of lag, which is probably because of these lights. I think they lag it out a little bit. As you can see here, that kind of light coming out of it is a bit weird. What is them? Well, they're flashing. I'd never noticed that actually, but I think that looks pretty good. It looks pretty close to it. I think I've got the right extensions. These side bits, I am happy with. I don't know. It looks like overkill. That's the problem. This front side is okay. It's just that extra bit on the side. So whether I break those up, you know, take out the middle one for example, or do something else, or possibly even, don't know, I just pressed E loads of times. Possibly put in, you know, something like the fences or something. I think I will do that, but I'll do that in the next episode. I'll figure out something to put in those little bits. Probably the wooden log that we used up there. I think I'll put those in just to try and give it a little bit extra depth on those bits, because it's kind of a bit hidden at the minute. But that's looking cool. It's definitely good. It looks like it. Yeah. Tell me what you guys think, as usual. Leave a comment and tell me what I should improve or whatever. I've got to take out all this pink wool. What I will do for the interior, at least this top part, is the usual kind of. I'll take out all of these, you know, extra blocks, and also these roof parts. I'll switch out for the right blocks that I need for the roof, or what I use for the roof anyway, as well as in these little sections in here, and I can actually take out a lot of this. So there's going to be a lot of kind of tidying up on the interior before we get onto that. But next episode should be the main kind of interior for it. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.